Imagine your students evangelizing and ministering to other youth in a setting where they are learning leadership skills. Imagine giving your students this missions opportunity while encouraging and serving a local church. Imagine doing all this without needing a passport, a big budget, or lots of fundraisers. How? Go rural. Rural Church Youth Ministries is all about giving your students the opportunity for peer-to-peer evangelism while equipping them for a life of ministry, all in a low-cost, high-impact missions adventure.
I've been a youth leader for 28 years in one church, and while I was at that church, having gone on many retreats with students where I drove the bus, I would go through these little towns in the Pacific Northwest, and I'd say to the Lord, "What are you doing here? What are you doing in this little town?" And then a number of years later, I came up with the idea of taking a group of students into a small town in eastern Oregon, actually, and we saw God do some amazing things there. So what I saw was that because of the isolation of these rural towns in the Pacific Northwest, they were forgotten and neglected. People would be going to inner city ministries, which are significant. They'd be going across the border into Mexico or across the sea in third world countries, and those are good experiences, but at the cost many times of neglecting these small rural mission opportunities right in their own backyard.
Rural Church Youth Ministries is for any youth leader, youth pastor, or ministry director desiring to give their students a significant opportunity for ministry while being a good steward and keeping costs affordable.
As a youth director, I'm looking for opportunities where kids are going to have a significant opportunity to participate in ministry, and at the same time to be responsible and reasonable with the amount of money I charge them. And these experiences in rural America provide both of those. They provide opportunity for kids to participate in ministry in a local church, to do outreach into the community, and at the same time to do so where we're not looking for thousands and thousands of dollars to take them, but really something that's reasonable that kids from all backgrounds and kids from all sorts of economic standpoints are able to afford and participate in these trips.
A mission to rural youth usually involves a team from the city or suburbs, that's you, traveling within a day's drive to a rural community with a host church. The 5 to 7 day experience might include performing service projects or VBS-style camps during the day and offering youth outreach events in the evening.
When a youth group comes in from the city and partners over a period of time with these small rural towns, the life change for the town and for the sending group is just powerful.
A mission to rural youth not only gives your students an opportunity to serve in a significant way, it gives you a chance to build student leaders.
One of the most exciting aspects of our youth ministry is our mission trip we take every summer to Montana. We train all of our kids how to share their testimony. We train all of our kids on how to proclaim the gospel, how to share the gospel, and all of our kids at a moment's notice in Montana stand up, share the gospel, share their testimony. It's really an incredible thing.
If this sounds exciting to you, make this next year the year you go rural.
If this sounds like something you'd like to participate in, taking your students into a rural setting to do peer-to-peer evangelism, give me a call, send me an email. Let's make this next year a mission opportunity that will change your kids' lives forever.
Rural Church Youth Ministries. Give us a call. Let's make this next year count.